My name is Cindy Wilding, and I'm delighted to be marrying Jessica and Conrad today. And on their behalf, I just want to thank all of you for coming. And just open your hearts to the love and the beauty around us. The ceremony is just about to begin.
Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying. Boy, I hear in my dreams, I feel you whisper across the sea. Keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. They don't know how long it takes waiting for a love like this. Every time we say goodbye, I wish we had one more kiss. I'll wait for you, I promise you I will. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have you. Across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying. Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. Keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
Who gives this woman to be married?
Mother and father.
Perfect. The poet Rumi said, "Lovers don't finally meet somewhere. They are in each other all along." Jessica and Conrad certainly felt this to be true, as their falling in love was almost immediate, and both of them experienced the chemistry from the first look into each other's eyes. They were drawn to each other from the beginning, Jessica even thinking to herself from the moment she laid eyes on him that he was the one. Conrad remembers buying groceries to cook dinner for her one night. When he called his dad to ask for some cooking tips, his dad commented, "Dude, sounds like you're falling in love." And he was right. As they encountered many trials and tribulations during Conrad's many promotions and moves, they maintained their long-distance romance, gaining greater respect for each other and their relationship with every move. At some point, it felt as if they could weather these storms together. They could get through anything. During those early dating years, they experienced much together, including travels in and out of the country, quality time on their favorite island of Kauai, and some more adventuresome excursions such as skydiving and paragliding. They had so much fun, they could imagine it being a memory they would share with their grandchildren. These two love so many things about each other, so I see nothing but a long and happy road ahead for them. Conrad loves Jessica's passion for life and family. He admires her courage to be herself and her willingness to be completely honest. He appreciates her willingness to support him through the good times as well as the challenging times. He adores her laugh and her ability to make him smile. Jessica loves Conrad's determination and drive and how professionally and personally he is always striving to do and be better. She loves his respect, whether with his employees, his friends, family, or with her. He is always respectful and a gentleman. The most important thing she loves about him is his love for his family. He has had to sacrifice much in being away from his family due to his career, and they are truly his light and inspiration. Watching him with their nieces confirm with Jessica that she wanted him to be the father of her children. They both make each other laugh, especially when playing with their fur child, Kauai. These past few years, they have grown closer as they experience life together, and they love times when they do nothing more than relax at the beach with their little family. A wedding is more than the union of two individuals. It is also the joining of two families, their backgrounds and their cultures. Jessica and Conrad wish to thank their families for making them the people they are today. They appreciate all the love and good energy that is present here today. It means the world to them to have their family and friends celebrating this special day with them. They would especially like to recognize and thank Jessica's parents, Karen and Jeff, for all of their support throughout the planning process to make this wedding a reality, and for providing them with an example of how marriage can still be fun after 27 years. Conrad would like to thank his mom Marlene and dad Conrad for showing him unconditional love and teaching him the value of respect. And I'd like to take a moment for silent prayer and to remember those who can't be with us, but are celebrating with us in spirit. We would like to remember Jessica's Nani, her paternal Italian grandmother, her greatest inspiration in life. Jessica's grandpa Henry, her paternal Italian grandfather who she never got to meet, and her grandma Ginny, her maternal grandmother who passed away a couple of years ago. We also remember Conrad's grandma Suki, his paternal Nicaraguan grandmother, his Nana and Papa Rafael Cornejo, his paternal grandparents, also from Managua, Nicaragua, his uncle Roland Cornejo, an influential figure in his life, and Chris Willamy, his dear friend, who would have been standing in our presence, but is respectfully serving our country as a leading member of the U.S. Army Special Services. May we keep him in our prayers. We feel all of their loving spirits with us today and know that they are watching happily and joyfully. Thank you to the most important people in their lives for being here to celebrate their marriage. We remember those not present who we hold close in our hearts. So it is with joy and excitement that Conrad and Jessica present themselves to be married today. Jessica and Conrad, now we come to the words that make this ceremony a legal union of your two lives. Marriage, as most of us understand it, is a voluntary and full commitment. It is made in the deepest sense to the exclusion of all others, and it is entered into with the desire, the hope, and the firm intention that it will last for life. As you stand here with the one you love in the presence of your family and friends, I ask you to state your intentions. Jessica and Conrad, do you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage?
We do.
Will you love and honor each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives?
We do.
You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car, or over a meal, or during long walks. All those sentences that began with, "when we're married," and continued with, "I will," and "you will," and "we will." Those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe. And all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, "You know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed. Well, I meant it, every word." Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. For you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these words, you will say to the world, 'This is my husband, this is my wife.'" Having stated your intention to give yourselves to one another, Jessica and Conrad, may your love always help you keep the promises you are about to make today. And I'll let you decide who goes first.
Conrad, I've never been one to believe in love at first sight, but the moment our eyes met, that all changed. You won me over with your humble heart, your genuine honesty, and your determined drive to always do and be better. Throughout the past 6 years, you've opened my mind, body, and soul to adventures and experiences that have molded me into the woman I am today. Today, I give myself to you in marriage. I promise to respect, admire, and appreciate you for who you are, as well as the person you wish to become. I vow to be there for you, emotionally, mentally, and physically, when you reach for me in challenges and in triumphs. I promise to have the patience that love demands, to speak when words are needed, and to share in silence when they are not. I vow to always put our marriage first, and to stay loyal and true, to apologize when I'm wrong, and to love you even when I know I'm right. I vow to do my part to keep our lives exciting, adventurous, and full of passion. I take you to be my husband, to have and to hold, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish from this day forward until death do us part.
Jessica, for as long as I can remember, I've always believed that opportunities are put in our paths for a reason. I'm a lucky guy to have been blessed with you and your love. I cherish and love our friendship, and I know the same will be true as we grow old together. Your smile makes me smile. Your hugs give me compassion, and our love is true. As we share this moment together, may we always remember that the foundation of our relationship is rooted in faith, love, and happiness. I, Conrad, choose you, Jessica Angeline. I promise to be supportive, respectful, and loyal, to give you affection and love throughout life's journey. I vow to push the limits, challenging us to be strong for each other, mind, body, and soul. I vow to bring you happiness, to laugh, and to smile, and to explore all that this world has to offer together. I promise to support your dreams and be by your side to give you courage and strength through all of life's endeavors. From this day forward, I will be honored to be your best friend and your husband.
Could we have Conrad and Jessica's mothers come up, please? The lei is a Hawaiian symbol of love and aloha. The custom of giving and receiving leis at weddings began in the days of old Hawaii. The lei is an unbroken circle, like the rings that you will soon exchange, representing the eternal commitment and devotion of your hearts to each other. It is one of the mysteries of love that in the eternal circle of belonging, you can find freedom. May the warmth, generosity, and creativity of your love touch everyone in your life. Each individual flower that is woven into the lei loses none of its unique beauty when it forms the circle. It is enhanced. Likewise, in your marriage, you do not compromise your individual identity and unique beauty. The beautiful interweaving of your lives creates something more glorious than you could ever achieve separately. The time that Jessica and Conrad spent living and visiting in Hawaii was very special and magical to them. The spiritual culture of Kauai and its beauty make it a place where they feel most connected, at peace, and inspired. Today we can rekindle and remember that special feeling through these flowers. However far you have traveled together, across oceans and continents, within these circles of gorgeous flowers, you two commit to always make a home for each other. Jessica and Conrad, wherever you make your home in the future, make sure you pick out one very special location in it for flowers. In every marriage, there are times when it is difficult to find the right words. It is easiest to hurt those whom we love the most, and to be most hurt by those whom we hold most dear. It might be difficult sometimes to say the words, "I am sorry," or "I forgive you," "I need you," or "I am hurting." If this should happen, if you simply cannot find the words, leave a flower at that spot which both of you have selected, for that flower says what matters most of all. Let it remind you of all the love that we witnessed here today. Your wedding rings are the outward and visible signs of the inward and invisible bond which already unites your two hearts in one. The circular shape of the ring symbolizes the wholeness of your love, unbroken and everlasting. The metal is strong, enduring, and does not tarnish. As you wear your wedding rings, may you be reminded of your love and devotion, your love for one another. May we have the rings, please. Conrad, please place the ring on Jessica's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end,
As this ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
Jessica, please place the ring on Conrad's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As the ring has no end,
As a ring has no end,
neither shall my love for
neither
you.
shall my love for you.
Jessica and Conrad have promised that from this day forward, they will share the same path and create a home together based on family, peace, and unity. As a way to symbolize this sacred covenant, they will pour some sand from two separate containers into one. They have gathered sand from their most sacred and beloved beaches for this ritual. If you guys want to step back here. Oh, got it. Okay. Sand represents the beaches of Kauai and Southern California, where Jessica, Conrad, and their dog Kauai have found joy and comfort together. Sand represents purity. It is fragile and honest. It responds to heat and cold, wetness and dryness. It shifts even in a slight breeze. As they pour the sand, the invitation is to contemplate the joys of a love that is responsive and perceptive. Each of these containers of sand represents all the aspects of each of yourselves, all that you are and all that you will ever be. As they are poured together, we know that they do not disappear. They do not melt into each other. Each individual grain of sand remains whole even as it mixes with all the other grains. And so too do you and all the aspects of your hearts and minds and spirits remain whole as you merge together in marriage. And we also know that never again can this container of sand be separated into the two smaller containers exactly as they were before. And each of you, having merged with the other in marriage, can never again be separated into exactly the individual that you were before. You have been changed, and you will continue to be changed by the ongoing process of love and commitment and shared experiences. May your love always be honest and pure. May you continue to gain insight into each other's very soul, and may your life together be full of peace, beauty, and harmony. Jessica and Conrad, you have spoken your vows and exchanged rings. Your family and friends who are here and those who are here in spirit are delighted and happy for you. On their behalf, I offer these good wishes to you now that you are just married. You share today the joy of a deep commitment and a sacred trust, and you have given each other the most precious gift of love. Treasure it, nurture it, and encourage it with all the honesty you used in creating it. You are sharing something rare and beautiful. Always speak the truth and listen attentively to each other, their thoughts and intentions. Inspire each other by sharing your accomplishments. Say I love you often to retain the warmth between you. Laugh a lot too, even when you are angry. Remember you are each other's best friend. Stand together and for each other always. May each day be a blessing and the fulfillment of your dreams. May you always be ready for adventure, and may returning home be the best part of your journey. So by the power vested in me by the state of California, I am very delighted to exclaim that you are husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. And I'm delighted to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Conrad Rafael Diaz.
So, girl, what you gonna do?
Yeah, so they get to the
See that I'm falling for you. You got me going crazy, and you know it's true. Playing silly games without me knowing the rules. Now, girl, I know you've been a little confused. You can't decide which guy to choose.